Good afternoon. Time for the afternoon update. It's been kind of quiet, but everything is rebounding today. But what I want to talk about is I've noticed today just an explosion of bullish gold articles all over the internet proclaiming the new bull market in gold has begun, which I just want to raise the question, where were these guys on December 16th, 2015? Because that's when I declared the bull market as having begun. And gold was, what, 1,040 or something at that time? So, anyway, there has been this explosion of bullish gold articles and commentary all over the internet today. You have like UBS saying that this is the most compelling environment they have ever seen for gold. Okay, and most of these articles are pretty similar. They are talking about uncertainty, of course, that's always thrown in there no matter what, whether it's for a bearish argument or a bullish argument. That is the go-to, argument for these so-called analysts, is to throw, use the uncertainty card. There's Brexit, which is interesting because the way they invoke Brexit is by saying, well, Brexit, of course, is going to create uncertainty and it's going to keep monetary policy accommodative. So they see all of the asset purchases and negative interest rates, which are really unbelievably deflationary. They're seeing that as stimulus, when in fact all the while that these policies have been in effect really aggressively, gold went down. Okay, and they mentioned the geopolitical environment. Again, maybe yes, maybe no. That's one of these very kind of nebulous things. All right, not one of these guys. First of all, let me just say, today I took a profit on my GDX, which I bought at 24 and change. I sold it out at 30.23. There's just a lot of bullish commentary about gold today. That's not to say I don't think gold's going to continue to rise. I think it will, but for reasons other than what all these clowns are saying. They really don't understand the reason behind gold. And by the way, gold's not the only thing that's rallying right away, and neither is silver. You have copper, you have zinc, you have tin, you have lead, you have steel, you have coffee, you have sugar, you have cocoa, you have orange juice, you have cotton, you have lumber. Lots of industrial commodities are rising, okay? So something's going on here, and that thing that is going on is, and I have been explaining this, we have record levels of U.S. government spending, closing in on an all-time record of nearly 4.6 trillion this year. And since the beginning of this year, and it really started to pick up, after March, the Chinese have been putting the pedal to the metal in terms of their own fiscal stimulus. It is growing now by leaps and bounds at the fastest rate in 6 years. So why do you think, look at Australian dollar, look at copper, again, very tied into China because China is the largest consumer of copper. So all these things, but none of these guys see this. So number one, the fact that they're all coming out today and first declaring the bull market now, after they missed, what, almost 400 points of a gold move, or 300 points of a gold move. They're just saying it now. I think to get a little bit of a breather in here, I'll buy back my GDX at a lower price. I'll buy back my gold futures at a lower price, and my GLD. But on the other hand, gold will continue to rise. All right, and I'm not a gold bug, and you know how I feel about gold, but it will continue to rise as a result of expanding fiscal stimulus. And I already started to comment on the fact that I think the big implication from Brexit is that if you're a European politician and you want to stay in power, you can no longer ignore the little people. There has to be something in these policies that is going to translate into some improvement in terms of income, wages, social supports for the little people. If not, you are gone. And what that means, and I don't care what the Germans, they could go out kicking and screaming, guys like Wolfgang Schäuble and all those guys, what that means is easier fiscal policy, a relaxation of deficit limits and caps. That's what I think, and that's my bet, which, by the way, what correlates with that is a short euro position, okay? That's why I'm short the euro long the pound, which is not doing well right now, but it will. Anyway, that's my thoughts for now. So, yes, gold's going to go up, despite the fact that, like one guy on here, he loves it when it goes down because he hates the gold bugs, and I totally agree with him, and I'm not a gold bug, but sometimes the gold bugs got to make money too, even though they have no clue as to why they're making money. They got it all wrong. See you later.